Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly O.C.D. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I uploaded a video last time. Sorry about that, but as you know, if you watched that last video, I've been taking some classes for work, and unfortunately, in addition to those classes, I had homework that needed to be completed between each class for the next one. But I'm glad to say that I've only got one more to go, and then life will get a little bit less hectic. But in preparation for the more time available to get back into the swing of making videos, I am pleased to announce with this one that we're going to kick off spring cleaning for 2019. That's Cosmo drinking some water. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for at least a year now, or you haven't but you've seen the videos, you know that last year I did a 3-part kind of mini-series on spring cleaning. This year I plan on doing the same thing, 3 different parts, but they are going to be a bit more extensive than they were last year. So fair warning, each video, each part out of the 3 is going to probably be between 45 minutes and an hour in length. These videos are going to be extremely detailed. I want to show you exactly everything that I'm going to be cleaning and cleaning out. I plan to, for lack of a better term, pretty much turn this house upside down and get everything scrubbed, washed, cleaned out, disinfected, whatever kind of terminology you want to use. I really want this house to be good to go, at least for a little while, because as you know, Tony and I will be getting married in the beginning of fall, in September. So this is kind of like, I want to get the cleaning, all the major cleaning done, so we can spend more time on planning more of the reception than anything. We're not really having a big wedding. It's pretty much just going to be something in front of Justice of the Peace with a few family members and friends. The reception is going to be the big thing, where we're going to have a lot of family and friends, people coming in from out of town and even out of state. So this is the kickoff for Spring Clean 2019. I have started making a list, a very detailed list of exactly what I want to clean and do in each room. So far, I've only gotten my full list for the living room and the kitchen, and I know that looks like a lot, but that's because it is a lot. Like I said, I plan on getting very deep and in-depth this year with the cleaning. Along the way, I'm definitely going to try and purge things that I know either A, we don't use, especially when it comes to the kitchen, and things we just really don't need, and start making a pile for a garage sale for early spring. Now, here in Ohio, our weather has been a little bit back and forth. There'll be a couple days where it's really, really nice outside, like today. I've actually got a couple windows open. I turned we had the heat on for just a little bit. Turned that off and opened a couple windows to get some actual air flowing in the house. But then we'll have like 2 or 3 days of cold, like in the 40s, and rain. It literally, before today, it literally rained for like 2.5 days straight. Not necessarily pouring, but just like that rain, drizzle, makes you want to stay inside, stay in bed, whatever. But it is really nice outside. Tomorrow, hopefully, we are getting our yard cut for the first time of the season. I have elected to not mow our yard this year, simply because it wears me out. I'm not going to go into a long, drawn-off explanation as to why. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that a lot of times extensive working for me, especially if it comes to working out in the heat and stuff like that, I get very winded, short of breath, tired out. So I decided to do myself a favor this year, and I'm not going to mow the yard. I will gladly pay somebody to do it, and I have luckily had a friend step up and volunteer, him and his son, who he's trying to teach a little bit of responsibility to do the yard for us this year. And tomorrow, hopefully, will be the first time they're going to be doing that. But with the spring clean mini-series. As I said, I'm going to take you into every nook, every cranny of every room, and we are going to get this house cleaned together. There are things that I, unfortunately and embarrassingly, have not cleaned in a little bit of a while. It hasn't been forever, but it's been some things. It's been a little bit of time since I've cleaned the inside of the refrigerator out, since I've actually pulled the refrigerator away from the wall, gotten underneath, gotten the back of it, gotten the wall behind the refrigerator. Same thing with the oven. It's been a little hot minute since I've actually cleaned underneath the sink. I think a lot of times we tend to focus on things that you see every day and not necessarily what you don't see every day, because you don't see it, so you don't think to clean it. And I think that is another big reason as to why I'm going so much into detail with these lists for each room. I really want to get everything clean and good to go for the spring and summer. And then I may do kind of like a fall or like early winter type cleaning like I did with the spring clean, maybe like a twice a year thing. We'll see how I feel about that when that time comes, because I could say that now, and then when I think about it, I'm like, oh, do I really want to do all that again? But it is going to be a time for purging things. It is going to be a time for getting things ready for garage sale, to get things out, maybe make a little bit of money by having a garage sale. Also, I want to get this house in shape for, like I said, when we do have our wedding reception, because we are going to be having friends and possibly family staying here at our house. So I do want it to look its best. Yes, I know doing it now and the reception wedding isn't until September. That's a few months down the line. Things are going to get dirty. I understand that. But if I do the deep cleaning now and then kind of stay pretty much on top of it, you know, it won't be as bad, and I won't have to rush around like a madman like a week before trying to get the house prepared because I'm running out of time. So with that, this is the official kickoff of Spring Clean 2019. Yes, I kind of like how that rhymes. I know that's weird, but other than that, the next 3 videos will be spring cleaning videos. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend that you tune in each week to watch that. I am probably going to do about 2 rooms in each video. The bedrooms, we have 3 of them. I may do all those in one video. We'll see. I do plan on including our basement in this, because it has been a hot minute since I definitely have been down there and cleaned, like a deep clean. But we're going to get this house into shape, other than, you know, just the normal cleaning routines and things like that. I also want to show you a couple things that I've printed off or created that I'm trying to use to kind of stay on a routine of cleaning and keeping things orderly as much as I can with these classes going on and work and everything else. Aside from the spring cleaning, I'll give you just a couple quick updates. First of all, I gave you the update on my classes, so I've only got 1 more to go and then they'll be done, thank gosh. After that, I'll have to register to take a test, but then that part will be completely 100% done. I will never have to go to the classes again, never have to take the test again, as long as I pass, which I'm hoping I will. As for our dog, Cosmo, I think I mentioned this in the last video, I'm not sure, but she had some itching going on, some scratching. It was getting really bad. She was like pulling kind of like clumps of fur off of herself from itching and stuff so much. This past Thursday, we finally took her to the vet, and the vet gave her a shot. Luckily, it kicked in the amount of time he said it would, which was about 24 to 48 hours. He said the itching would go from like a 10 to like a 1 or 2, and I will tell you that it has. It's a complete 360 from where she was before we went to the vet. So thankfully that has been helping. He thinks it's probably pretty much because of the season, having the dry grass out there. She does like to go out there and roll in it. So that very well could be it. I'm hoping that's all it is, and it isn't anything more. But she is doing good. We've had her for a little over 2 months now. She's doing really good. She is probably the most well-behaved dog I've ever seen. I still have not heard her bark once since we've had her. She doesn't bark at people when they come to the house. She doesn't bark at the mailman when he comes on the porch. She doesn't jump on people. She doesn't tear up anything. She doesn't chew up anything. She's never had an accident in the house. I couldn't ask for a better dog. And actually, she's over here laying in front of the window. She likes to look out in the backyard and look at squirrels and things like that. So, other than that, I'll wrap up this video with something kind of neat. I did not make this. My mother decided to, her and my dad made these for her job to take in today because she had to work today, Easter Sunday, which, by the way, happy Easter. But I thought these were kind of cute. They brought me and Tony over 4 of them, and luckily there's one left for me to show you. So they are Peeps, and they made them into little cars, which I thought was a really clever idea. So you've got the Peep there. You've got a strawberry yogurt pretzel as the steering wheel. I don't really know how to show this. You have a Twinkie as the body of the car. And then you have cookies as the tires. And then I think they used some cake icing, I believe, to hold the tires onto the Twinkie and to hold the Peep onto the top of the Twinkie and the pretzel inside there too. Yeah, that is a lot of calories and a lot of sugar. But I thought they were cute and decided to show them to you. My parents are creative people, especially my dad. He worked in a bakery for many, many years. This is before I was born. But he's very creative when it comes to things like that. But I wanted to show that to you because I thought it was pretty cute. Oh, Cosmo's right here. Let's see if I can get her on camera. And there's Cosmo, not itching anymore. You can see where she's kind of itched above her eyes. Looks almost like she has eyebrows. That's where she's kind of pulled some hair off. And then over here, come here, Cosmo. Come here. Turn around. Turn around. Here. You can kind of see here on her ear where she's pulled some fur off from itching. But with her not itching anymore, hopefully that will grow back. But with that, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, stay tuned for some massive, massive spring cleaning. I'm sure I will drive Tony absolutely bonkers and up the wall. But it's something that needs done now that the weather is getting nicer. And I'm not sick because a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, I was sick. And then I think Tony kind of caught it. Now that we're both over it, we've got Cosmo taken care of as far as her itching. It's time to get the house completely cleaned, wiped down, and good to go for the spring and summer. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will enjoy this spring clean mini-series. If you have any questions or want me to show you anything, please leave them in the comments below, and I will try my best to do that. Also, I have narrowed down my next Exploring YouTube to 2 different channels. I have gotten a couple suggestions from a subscriber on someone that I should look into and possibly feature, which I am looking into that person. You know who you are that suggested it to me through email. And that will hopefully be up right after the Spring Clean miniseries. So probably in about a month, that next episode of Exploring YouTube will be up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next week. Have a great one, and happy Easter. Bye-bye.